Welcome viewers to 12th House Tarot reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a January bonus reading for the sign of Leo for the year 2026. Here we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each, all from the same deck. If you are new here, this is not my normal setup. I am out of town house sitting for a friend right now. So that being said, I will share with you the cards as they make themselves known. I hope you are doing well. We'll cut the deck and get going here. The first card in the past position, Three of Wands, followed by the Ten of Wands in the present position, and the Five of Swords in the future position. On the bottom of the deck, King of Wands. So that's a lot of entrepreneurial energy for you, Leo. I feel like you might be moving and grooving and making things happen in 2026. So if that's the case, let's see what else we have with this Three of Wands, which was a choice point for you. So it is in the past position, so there was a choice that had to be made. Sometimes we can look at that card as your ship's coming in. Oh, wow. And then we have the Two of Wands with it. So a decision had been made. I feel that there was a pause perhaps in that decision, assessing and reassessing what you actually want to be doing. There may have been some conflict around that or setting boundaries at the Five of Wands, followed by the Two of Pentacles. So if you had to reflect on the last quarter of 25, looking into January, would this fit for you? Would you say that you had to basically jockey for position and make yourself known, make a couple of decisions, some less important than others, but we're always making decisions. But I think that these are noteworthy decisions, is the case here. And particularly with this Two and Three of Wands, which are fire, that there was something, it could be job related, not necessarily relationship related, but it just gives job energy because the wands are that entrepreneurial spirit. So maybe there was a shift and a promotion or a lateral movement to a different organization in the same kind of field. Only you can tell me in the comments what it was that you're doing. But the fact that the King of Wands is here as the undercurrent energy for this reading tells me that there's like some major developments is the word I'm looking for. We have the Ten of Wands in your current position for January 26, and tends to note the end of a cycle. And it will also tell me that, you know, it's okay to let this burden go. You can put these wands down. Let's see what else comes up with this. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. So we have the counterparts now for you. So this feels really auspicious. We have the Six of Cups with that. And we have the Justice card. Okay, I'm glad to see the Justice card because it feels like to me that there is a lot of moving parts for you, Leo. And these moving parts, you don't get to control all of them. And I know that's sometimes hard. It's hard for us as humans to have to rely on other people to make the right decision. And if it affects our livelihood, then there's extra weight to that. There's extra weight to that. So I feel that in January, decisions are being made. I mean, things are coming up roses. We've got the Six of Cups here, which is showing me that there's contentment, happiness, peace, harmony, and, you know, justice, literally, like justice is being served. You're going to find justice will prevail. We do have a second Five showing up in the future. The Fives are often some kind of conflict. This card can be denoting the victory of that conflict. Let's see what else shows up with it. Seven of Cups, Six of Wands, that's your victory card right there. And then the Eight of Swords. So the Seven of Cups tells me that there's a lot of choices to be made. That I think that what happens is justice is served, and then you get to have your choice. You get to pick whatever it is that you want out of the pot, if you will. Keep in mind, not all of the cards, or excuse me, not all of the choices are going to be choices worthy of your time, effort, and energy. Please use your discernment when it comes to that. We have the victorious card, the victory card, the Six of Wands. It tells me everything, whatever is happening in this month of January, that there is victory unfolding from that. And this Eight of Swords is in this row as well. And this is not a worrisome card like some people might think, like the Tower or the Devil or the Death card or something. But what this card shows me is that then you have a lot on your mind. And if we are in the process of making decisions, there's going to be a lot on your mind. I would offer up, when these decisions come into play, to meditate on, okay, if I take choice A, what does that look like in my life? And go down the rabbit hole of it, like in 3 months and 6 months and a year and 3 years. Does it get me to where I want to go? Am I going to be evolving into the person I want to be, following my heart? And then you go, decision B. How does this one feel in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years? Does this feel right? Am I with the right people? Am I, evolving again into the person that I want to become? Is this going to help me along my career path? Is this going to bring me the stability that I need? Whatever it might be. And making sure that we're comparing apples to apples, because sometimes positions, I'm just thinking about healthcare because I had to pick a new healthcare plan. And they're like, oh, you can compare these three. Or when you're designing a website, compare these three do you want the basic program, the professional program, or the, expert program? And it shows you what they each contain. And I want you to do that with these options that you have coming up with this Seven of Cups. That's what this Eight of Swords is talking about. It's this mental state of like, what do I do? I'm overwhelmed. And you need not be overwhelmed if you just take it bite by bite. All right? That's it. This is what I look like. I hope you have a great new year. I will be back in January and start dissecting those weeks for you as I get back home, and we'll go from there. So until then, be good to yourself, and I will see you next time.